What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to give you a pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and everything else that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So starting off, futures are very green. So you are seeing a nice bounce, a value rally coming in due to several different factors. Yields are starting to go down. A lot of good earnings have been coming out. And so I feel like what caused the downtrend initially at the beginning of 2024, just a lot of stocks and the major indexes being very overbought. Now it's kind of flipped. So a lot of the major stocks are, or I guess growth stocks as well, are very, very low and have pulled back significantly. Some 30, 40%, kind of extreme. But once again, definitely today is going to be a very interesting day. Fear and greed index is currently at 60. So that has gone down as well over the last week. So that does show some signs of fear coming. Clearly coming out from bank earnings as well as China's GDP, and that kind of signals some signs of slowing as well. But I'm going to go over all of that, and despite everything, there is a lot of pretty good movers. Starting off with SOFI, because I do cover that on my channel quite frequently. So pre-market, it is up 1.46%. No actual news, no SEC filings. Shorts right now are returning about 27,000 shares pre-market. So that is pretty much a good precursor into the rest of the day, but 13.7% of the free float is being shorted. If you are looking at trading it today, just be very cautious because with it at $7.64, it is trading between this S2 and this S1. So as I did say in my dedicated SOFI video yesterday, I'm optimistic about today for a value rally before any news even came out. But at the same time, 760 is a very strong support that you'll really want to watch for it to hold throughout the day. If not, the technicals might retrace and go down a little bit more. So as I've said in the past, the Elliott wave does project SOFI to continue its downtrend. So we'll just have to wait and see how it does play out. But $7.79 is going to be that next strong resistance that you'll want to watch for. So aside from SOFI though, there is Plug Power. So this is pretty much the only hot mover, or I guess high volume mover, that is trending down so far. 14.81% pre-market. And so it does look like they did submit a document after hours yesterday, as you can kind of see right here. So an 8K after hours yesterday, and typically whenever a company does something after hours, not the best sign. Also on a side note though, before I continue, if you are looking for a lot of good compiled information, such as press releases, SEC filings, transcripts from previous earnings, then take a look at Seeking Alpha Premium. I do have a 7-day free trial for you in the description below, so take advantage of that. But like I said, they did submit a 8K, and it looks like it is for dilution. With another company I frequently do bring up that is very heavily shorted, B. Riley Securities. So that's kind of interesting, but no matter what, dilution at this stage, I think there's going to be a lot of dilution from a lot of growth stocks that are very heavily reliant on debt throughout 2024. So this is just kicking it off, and clearly as a result, it's going down. If you are looking at trading it, is already well below all the key support levels. So it is just going to be more so the whole numbers. So around 230 and then 220, and you guys get the gist of it. But like I said, with it down 14.26% right now, it is going to be creating a new 52-week and all-time low for this company. So not the best overall. And so far, shorts aren't really doing all that much, even though this company is very heavily shorted. Actually, I'll just hit refresh just to see. Yeah, they're not really doing all that much so far pre-market, but 30.48% of the free float is being shorted. So anticipate a hell of a lot of volatility with this stock later today, or throughout the day, I guess. Moving on, so Taiwan Semiconductor, so TSM. So this one is doing fairly well, up 7.62%. I guess on a side note, I forgot to do this. So in case you don't know what TSM does, this is kind of their profile right here. And just to quickly go over to Plug Power, I'm sure you can tell based on the name, but this is what they do right here. But going back to TSM right here, so the reason why they did go up so far pre-market is because of their earnings, and it seems like it is a beat all around. So TSM is definitely a very undervalued stock, not heavily shorted by any means, 0.07% of the free float. So that's something that I have, and I do like to look at. So the fact that this is being overlooked by shorts is a pretty good thing. And even right now, with about 16.12 million shares overall are being shorted, about 51,000 shares are being returned. So that's kind of a good thing. If you're looking at trading this, so far with a $110 and change pre-market, so 107.94 is going to be the next strong support, and then $111.86 is going to be the next strong resistance. So just be very cautious about this, because if there is more of a pullback today, you could see it trace back down to potentially maybe the R1, so $105, but we'll just have to wait and see. So moving on though, stock number 4 is NIO. So this one doesn't have the craziest volume pre-market, but this stock is so undervalued because a lot of Chinese kind of linked stocks such as Alibaba have all been massacred over the last several weeks. So far pre-market it is up 4.44%. This is what they do. I'm sure it needs no introduction, but in case you don't know, this is what they do. This stock is somewhat heavily shorted for EVs, somewhat. So right now shorts are increasing 5.48 million shares pre-market. So clearly very doubtful about this pre-market run up. 17.25% of the free float is being shorted. So let me know your thoughts on those stocks so far. If you're looking at trading NIO with it at $6.57, it is trading between this S3 and this S2. So around $6 is going to be a very strong support. Then $6.97 is going to be the next strong resistance. But no matter what, these gaps are very, very wide. So just anticipate a hell of a lot of volatility with NIO as what has been happening. So let me know your thoughts. What other stocks potentially is on your radar that maybe I didn't bring up or whatever else? So as you can kind of see, a lot of my watch list is just EV related, because that is something I do frequently cover under my other channel, Financial Journey. So if you are looking at that, so Lucid is up 2.88, Tesla is up 1.24, Rivian 1.49, Mullen is up 1.14, Polestar. So obviously I think today is just going to be a nice broad market rally. Whether it is held or not, I'm not really sure. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing I just wanted to share with you. Take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for an account with Moomoo, throw $100 at it, and you get 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So this is one of the best deals on the market. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.